Hi, my name is Monica. I'm a producer at the Dodo, also known as the happiest corner on the internet. And to celebrate Dodo Day of Happy, I'm here to present you 9 of our absolute favorite animal stories ever. Starting off with one of the cutest odd couples, this cat was so excited when his parents brought home a new puppy, and it was love at first sight. Watch how their relationship evolves over the years in this adorable video.
Remember all the days we'd while the hours away. We had a kingdom made of sand but didn't care. Now I think of all the times we shared, and I wonder where you are and if you'll play. Come knocking at my door. And I wonder when our roads cross someday, memories forevermore. Remembering our time, what's yours was always mine. Nothing but trouble, though it led to so much fun. We were wild ones, always on the run. And now I wonder where you are and if you'll play. Come knocking at my door. Someday, best friends forevermore. While the hours away, we had a kingdom made of sand but didn't care. Now I think of
My favorite moment has to be when we see these two up to no good in the bathroom. They really are partners in crime. On the topic of partners in crime, this next story about a gentle giant Roddy and his human sister is proof that there is nothing better than getting to grow up with a dog.
When I look back on my life from the very start, the memories that made their marks, you, my favorite part. Nothing else compares. Nothing else will do.
Are you sharing secrets with Puck?
You're the one for me. You're the one for me. When I look back on my life from the very start, the memories that made their marks, you, my favorite part. And at the end of the day, when the sky gets dark, the only thing left in my heart is you, my favorite part.
I never thought that I'd say that a dog and a toddler are better performers than me, but let's be real, the talent here is unmatched. This next story shows us the cutest and smallest horse in the world, his resilient personality, and his determination to go to work with Dad.
Oh my God, it's the smallest horse in the world.
Hi, Anza.
He is only 16 and a half inches.
So sweet. Easy.
This one lady phones me up and said my mare had a baby dwarf, and the dwarf is so small that it can't even reach its mother's udder. The vet said his legs are crooked, his bite, he can't even chew anything, so we're going to put him down. She said, well, if you're going to come, you better come within 2 days. So I drove across country. I took him and we went to the hotel room, and we went and he laid on the bed. No more flies and no more dirt, and I cleaned him up.
You do?
And all he wanted to do was eat. And that was my clue that this little horse wanted to live.
Good job, buddy. Pee.
I brought him home.
Go say hi, baby, Penelope. We did his little feet for the first time. And it'll be quite a few more times, but this is how good he was.
Fast forward, and he's as healthy as can be. We have special shoes made for him. His legs are straight. His head grew, so his jaw's aligned.
P, you feel like the big boy.
He's doing really good.
Come on, everybody, let's go.
In the morning, I take him and I put him out in the backyard, all fenced with the little Frenchies. He thinks he's a dog. I'm quite sure of it.
Dinner, everybody.
Adam's my husband.
Thanks for the word.
Peabody follows him around.
You go back right now.
I brought Peabody home and he just looked at him. It was really love at first sight. Peabody, you can't go to work with Papa. I don't know, it's like a little zoo nut house around here. Adam loves him so much.
Oh, look at him go.
He's really funny. He's sassy.
This is definitely the worst hair day so far this year.
He's a cross between a little angel and a little devil. He just takes things and he throws them all over the room. Some people say, oh, he's just 1 in a million. I think he's 1 in a lifetime. We are his herd. His mother, and there's his dad, and there's his brothers and sisters, and it's a crazy family. It's a crazy family, but I wouldn't give it up for anything.
After seeing this, I'm thinking Take Your Tiny Horse to Work Day needs to become an official holiday. When a mysterious animal starts eating this man's homegrown vegetable garden, he decides to get to the bottom of it. But he has no idea what he'll discover along the way.
This mystery creature living under the shed was destroying my garden. Like, I've been an avid gardener for 20 plus years, and I've never seen this kind of damage. Everything I was planning was getting eaten to shreds, so I installed a motion detection camera. First, I saw this squirrel. He clearly loves snacking on apples, but seemed too little to be the culprit. There was this possum as well, but he mostly came out at night, so it just didn't add up. And one day, bang, that's when I saw that it was Chunk. He looked straight into the camera like he was saying, yeah, I'm here, I'm eating your garden, what are you gonna do about it? Thanks for the food. At first I was a little upset. I would build a fence really high, I would put logs and wood and stuff underneath. Nothing I did worked. You're so used to seeing Chunk pop up in the camera, you're like, oh hey, there he is again. And then it was like, what? There's 2 of them. He has a girlfriend? They were in the camera at the same time, and they were acting identical. It was like synchronized chewing. I was like, wow, the one was causing all these problems. Now I got two. And no matter what I did, they were always like a step ahead. The whole day, they're just planning and planning a way to get it. That's all they do is wake up and eat. Eventually, after seeing them in the camera and how awesome they are, and I was like, well, I'll give them their own garden. They went into hibernation in November last year, but this year the plan was to have the garden ready for them when they wake up. I started my garden and I secured it to where they wouldn't get in. And then I started their patch as well. And it takes a lot to plant the garden. This year was extra tough because I did 2 gardens, so I had to figure out what they love the most. Couldn't wait for them to come out of hibernation. I was looking every day. I was like, is he gonna come out today? Finally, I got the notification and it was Chunk. And then Nibbles came out. We started to see teats on Nibbles, so we were like, ooh, maybe we have a baby. And then sure enough, Chip shows up. And I was like, wow, that's a much smaller groundhog. That must be the first baby. A week or so goes by, and then another one shows up that's really small, and we named that one Chibbles. And then 2 weeks later, another one shows up, and it was like the smallest one, and we named that one Nugget. Now I literally have 5 groundhogs that are coming in and out. Sometimes they're together, sometimes they're not, but they all equally have like the same appetite. Nobody shares. Chunk and Nibbles don't even share amongst themselves. Nibbles, the mother, eating. Nugget's like, can I have some? And Nibbles is like, nah, I'm eating. You know, just trying to survive, just trying to make it out there in the wild. If I can do a job to protect them and keep them safe and prolong their life, I'm all for it. I'm just the gardener here, and they're the wildlife that enjoys it. I'm thinking next year it could be 6, 7, 8 babies. I think I'm gonna have to start making the garden bigger. I'm ready for it. Bring it on.
The extent to which Jeff is going to this day to keep his groundhog neighbors happy is seriously remarkable, and we absolutely love getting to follow along their journey. Talking about neighbors, let me introduce you to Oliver, a golden retriever who won't let a day go by without visiting his favorite person in the world, his next door neighbor.
Good morning.
He comes every day.
That's my best friend.
He acts like it's a big surprise.
Come on in, sir.
He's a very determined dog with a very strict schedule.
Come on in.
Oliver is extremely independent and he makes his own choices.
Oliver! Who let you in? How did you get upstairs?
He's like a wandering old grandpa.
I turned my back for 1 minute and you got in my house. Oliver is here.
He expects everyone to be very excited that he's here. He wants the dogs jumping, and then they all go inside the house. He immediately goes in front of my refrigerator and lays down.
Heading right to the fridge. Oliver's here, kids! Cool.
Oliver's been coming here since the day I moved in, 9 years ago this summer.
I'm sorry, Al. I slept in today.
Sometimes he gets over here at 7:15, 7:30.
It's coffee time.
But I'm always happy to see Oliver. Always. It's the greatest. Oliver has phenomenal timing. He'll walk right through a family party. He's like, I'm Oliver.
Happy birthday to you. Oliver, you gonna go home? So he lets me know that he wants to go home.
And he's very serious about it. He beelines right to his house. He doesn't go off path.
All right, so Oliver is home.
Here he comes.
His mom and I work as a team to allow him to be whoever he wants to be.
From a puppy on, he's just had this spirit where he's wanted to kind of wander, and we've let him kind of do his thing because at the end of the day, he always comes home.
Hi, Ollie.
I think the saving grace for us was the GPS tracker.
Coming home from Melissa's?
A neighbor would say, oh my gosh, Oliver came over and had coffee with us this morning. Or there was a family that had 5 o'clock happy hour. He was going over there at 5 o'clock. And then about 6 o'clock, he'd return home. He's kind of become like a little institution in this little part of the lake where we live. He just has this desire to kind of go out and touch other people's lives, and then he comes back. So at age 14, he can't really hear or see. He has it all mapped in his brain, and he knows exactly where he's going.
There he goes.
In his older age now, he will just really go next door to Melissa's. Oliver is living his own life, and he has a wonderful life.
When you're ready for you, come on in, best friend.
At his age, I think what my house provides for Oliver is a safe place for him to come where he still feels independent, but safe. He's gotten me through the quarantine.
Let's get our coffee, okay?
You know, in a time where I lost, and my children and my family, everyone lost any sense of schedule, Oliver has held us to a schedule.
Oliver is here.
I'm so grateful that somebody else loves our dog as much as we love him.
It's just a great gift that Oliver is in my life and my family's life. It's an incredible opportunity my family has to make these memories with Oliver, who isn't our dog, but is with us every day.
Bye, Al. Love you. See you for lunch.
Needless to say, Oliver obviously wins the Best Neighbor award, and in true Golden Retriever fashion, he is indeed a very good boy. Moving on to a very smart and very good girl, Zoe the Pitty. She's so smart that she's figured out how to get her grandma to do whatever she wants, and her mom is onto her.
I definitely think that Zoe prefers grandma over me. Zoe loves giving me a side eye when she's with grandma. Just kind of like I'm interrupting their little party. She's so sweet. She has a bombastic side eye for sure. She refuses to walk whenever I take her outside.
Come on, princess. Let's go.
Every day.
Zoe, let's go.
Zoe is so stubborn.
I mean, I really can't make this up. Zoe.
Really? Oh, okay.
She's now gonna act like she can't see me. Zoe, you don't want to go for a walk? You don't want to go for no? Okay. She's done really good on the walk, though.
But when Zoe is with her grandma, she's a completely different dog.
When I'm around, she is an absolute angel. She listens.
Zoe, you know.
If I try to call Zoe away when she's with grandma, she will just ignore me.
This is not your room. You're not sleeping. You're not sleeping in here. You're coming to bed with me. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, you ready to see grandma? You ready to see grandma? Hey, baby. Hey, yeah. That is Zoe's favorite person in the world. I know it. I don't take it personal.
Okay, so we get it. We get it. We get you.
I love you too, baby girl.
But y'all, you see this? Of course she has Zoe on her hand and Zoe on her lap.
And it's absolutely one of my favorite things. It reminds me of her when I look down and I see her face on there. It's just something special about her presence and the way she looks at me. I love for her to have whatever it is that she wants. I don't try to hide that at all.
Really? It's our party. She can't have that whole thing.
It makes me feel so good that Zoe has someone that loves her just as much as I do. It makes me feel really happy that I have a sassy little pitty.
You're a person.
I love her personality. It makes it fun. It makes it exciting. Also, I'm able to just share with the world how this breed is. She is sassy. She is fun, but she's also so loving.
It's obvious that grandparents spoiling their grandkids is universal and applies just as much to granddogs as it does to human grandchildren. This next story shows love has no bounds. This cat is so obsessed with his mom that she decided the only solution was to take him everywhere.
The funniest part about his desire to constantly lick me is that he has to grab me and hold me while he does.
He just has to always be showing me affection. Okay, we're waiting to go into HomeSense to do some shopping and he won't leave me alone. Beefy! Beef is kind of just different from other cats, and this is Beef's lifestyle.
Let's go shopping, Beef. You're taking too long. Let's go, sir. Come on.
The lifestyle is a traveling cat that loves to shop and be around people.
You would wear a cat cape. He would totally wear a cat cape. Beefy, come here. I want to see you. Oh my goodness, you're too funny.
So he's made it very clear that he wants to be a traveling beef.
Sir, you can't roll around on HomeSense's floor. Come on, let's go. Come on, Beef, let's go. We're gonna go decor shopping.
If I could take him everywhere with me, every moment of the day, he would probably be the happiest beef alive. The more he goes places, the happier he is. He loves people. He loves to be around people.
Absolutely.
I've never seen a cat in the store yet.
Hey. Sometimes they'll walk in and they'll pull out their walkies. Guys, Meatball's here.
Look who it is, Beef.
Hello again. Oh yes. You can visit me every time here.
Look who it is, Beef.
Same with McDonald's. If I go through the drive-thru, they recognize my car now and they'll be like, oh, hi, Candace. Is Meatball with you? He'd be all over, you know, the people at McDonald's.
It's Miss Sue.
He absolutely and 100% knows when we were at McDonald's.
Oh, this is Beef waiting at McDonald's for his people to arrive. Okay, let's see who's up here, Beef. Let's see if any of your friends are here. Tyler's right here. Look, Beef. It's Tyler. Here's Mr. Tyler. I love them. Oh my god. I love them.
He just brings so much happiness into a room.
Beef, are you waiting to pick up the kids?
He is so kind and gentle. Very, very, very loving. And he's got no fear. And he loves to adventure. And he makes all these things wrapped up into one little beef burrito. And it's just, how can you not just love everything?
I know, I love you too, Beef. I love you, Beef. I love you. You're such a good boy, Beef.
If I ran into a kitty while shopping, I would have the best day ever. This next video absolutely cracks me up. This parrot spent so much time with his Hispanic mom that he basically became her twin, and now he bosses everyone around just like she does.
Aquí estoy. ¿Qué pasó? Your mother's in the restaurant. Are you gonna let me? Can I talk? One day, I came home. I'm like, why do I hear my mom talking? And then it's just Bruno. Honestly, I never really liked him. Please don't start, boy. Please. We chilling. It's a Tuesday afternoon. I just want to chill. He was overprotective. I couldn't even have a conversation with my mom without him trying to bite me. Hey.
Él siempre estuvo conmigo. Desde chiquito nadie me podía arrimar. Los quiere como quitar de ahí. Aquí en la casa estoy yo sola y si hablo, pues él al quien va a escuchar es a mí. Aunque yo nunca pensé que fuera a hablar como yo. ¿Qué pasó? Estamos muy contentos. ¿El trabajo? ¿Dónde está el trabajo? ¿Eh?
He picked up so many phrases that my mom says.
¿Me vas a comer? ¿Por qué no trabajo? ¿Estás allá?
I for sure think he's like my second mom. Ay. ¿Qué pasó?
¿Qué acabas de comer?
¿Qué acabo de comer? Ah, pollo a la mexicana. Ya trabajé. Trabajé en la mañana. So stop asking me, please.
¿Vas allá?
No, ya me bañé. I can't even have a conversation without him trying to interrupt me or just trying to talk over me. Ya me bañé. Look, it's foggy. What you mean?
¿Vas allá?
I just showered. You see me shower. I started to talk to him a lot, all the time.
Mira que chulo! Look at you, my boy flexing.
I noticed that he's following me around, and I'm like, what the heck? He never does this. And then I noticed that he wanted me to feed him. That's crazy. I guess he likes me. Now he's always with me whenever I'm home. When I get home, that's the first thing I'm doing. I just have him on my shoulder, take him for a walk.
So how does it feel like being famous now, huh?
We're like best friends now.
¿Mande? No quiere. Bájate. Bruh.
Ahorita como lo cuida mucho. O sea, lo cuida él como me cuidaba a mí. O sea, que nadie se me arrime, o sea, no quiere que nadie se le arrime a él. Pues que actúa como si fuera una persona, porque entiende. Sí, o sea, es como si fuera otro niño más en la casa.
Otro hijo.
Otro hijo, pues sí. Sí, ya se va a trabajar.
No le digas feo a mi hermano porque yo sí me enojo. Okay, fine.
We have an actual connection now. I've never thought that day would ever happen. He's my little brother now.
So, you know. Yeah. So I was going outside, right? And aquí estoy. So I was going to the store, right? And then, sí, afuera. That's you singing, boy?
I'm sure with a parrot like Bruno around, you'd never miss a day of work. And finally, closing the series with an amazing story about a guy who found a bunny at the park and decided to become his dad.
In the distance, there's this bright white ball in the middle of the road. As it hopped closer and closer, I could definitely tell this was not a wild rabbit. It was a pet that someone probably dumped outside. It was raining and extremely cold. I did pick him up, wrapped him up warm. I had to give him a little wipe down just to help him warm up. He was definitely nervous at first, but as soon as I gave him something to eat, he did warm up to us a little bit more. He became a lot less fearful as I wrapped him up to help him settle in. It wasn't long until I realised how special he genuinely was to me. Me and him had quite a special bond and became completely obsessed with each other. Months later, we couldn't leave each other's side. Yo, stop taking off my duvet, man, chill. He wakes up every single day next to me. Yo, he likes to take off the blankets in the morning. Do you do it one more time, I swear? Oh my God. And then he starts his crazy zooming around the room. He demands the first breakfast of the day. After he's satisfied, we head downstairs for our second breakfast. We start off the day with some redecorating. Are you alright? This guy. I pay him with kisses. Give him a kiss. And he does the same too. Next, we catch some sun outside. Mr. Perry definitely demands we lay down for our midday nap. He makes sure I'm thoroughly groomed afterwards.
Wait. Ease up.
Now it's time for our homeschooling.
I have the nugget here. Don't eat it. I'm gonna put it here. Don't eat it. Okay?
His next class is always philosophy.
You know what's going on?
You're a rabbit. I'm a human. This is a room. You're in a house. It's Monday. Like, do you know what's going on? Or do you just live? Good talk. We often pause the school day for some very important announcements from Mr. Perry.
Yo.
After dinner, I do try to get him out of bed before I go to sleep.
I know you can hear me. Don't like you're sleeping. Trying to sleep, man. I know you ain't sleeping. I can see you.
But he usually ends up staying the night. I just feel so lucky that he chose me to be his little buddy. I just love that man so much.
Having dinner dates with a bunny who also loves to smother you in kisses sounds like the perfect date to me. These stories have absolutely filled my day with so much joy. I hope you've enjoyed watching these animals and their humans as much as I have. Here at the Dodo, we're wishing you the absolute best Dodo Day of Happy.